welcome to Solar Mama's ABCs of Solar Energy, where we're breaking down solar power one letter at a time. I'm Solar Mama, and today our focus is on N for net metering. It's a system where you get credit for extra solar energy sent to the grid. We'll explain it with a simple analogy, dive into the financial benefits, and show why it's a game changer. Ready? Let's bank some solar savings. Net metering is like a bank account for your solar energy. Your panels produce electricity during the day. If you make more than what you use, the excess flows to the grid and your meter tracks it, earning credits. At night or on cloudy days, you use grid power. Those credits offset your bill. It's a net balance of what you produce versus what you consume. Our customers love the savings. One of our homeowners in Arizona said net metering feels like getting paid for sunshine, dropping their bill to $15 in those summer months. In 2024, 34 states had mandatory net metering policies for the SEIA, making it a key solar perk. So here's the net metering analogy. Think of the energy bank. Imagine your solar system as a lemonade stand. On sunny days, you make extra lemonade. So think of that as electricity, and you give it to the neighborhood, the grid, earning coupons, better known as credits. At night, you buy lemonade from the store. So that's better known as grid power, using your coupons to pay. If you make more than what you buy, your bill shrinks or even goes to zero in sunny months. So what are the financial benefits of net metering? Net metering can cut your bills anywhere from 50 to 90%. Of course, it's depending on your system and sunlight. And that's according to the National Renewable Energy Laboratories. So a 5 kilowatt system that's producing, let's say, 7,000 kilowatts per hour on a yearly basis might save anywhere from $500 to $1,500 annually. In states like Arizona, where it's sunny like all the time, customers can see bills that are anywhere from $10 to $20 in the summer months. And of course, the federal 30% tax credit makes installing a system so much more affordable. But again, that is going away at the end of 2025. One of our families shared that net metering saved them $1,200 last year, making it just faster to pay off their solar. So let's talk about net metering in Arizona in particular. So how does net metering vary? Net metering policies differ from state to state. California's 2023 net metering 3.0, so NEM 3.0, pays less for excess power, but encourages batteries. And that's according to the California Public Utilities Commission, and also what we saw with our homeowners in California. California uses time of use rates, paying more for evening exports when demand peaks. Some states like Texas have a limited net metering, pushing self-consumption according to the SEIA. So you want to check what your utility rules are, and it could vary state by state, but also county by county in that state. I know we have so many utility companies here in Colorado, but you want to do that to maximize the benefits possible for you. Our customers, particularly in California, say that time of use rates make them strategic, particularly about energy use, in order to save more. So there are some challenges with net metering. Not all states offer net metering. 3 states in particular, Alabama, South Dakota, and Tennessee, rely on less generous feed-in tariffs or no credits. And that's according to the database of state incentives for renewables and efficiency. Utilities sometimes cap credits or charge fees, reducing savings. Customers in Arizona note that understanding their utilities terms was key to avoiding surprises. Installation costs are a hurdle, although savings offset this over time. So what's the future of net metering? Net metering is evolving. Smart meters used in about 70% of US homes in 2024, according to the EIA, because it enables precise tracking for fair credits. Some states are testing value of solar tariffs, paying for grid benefits like reduced peak demand. By 2030, solar could save US consumers billions yearly with strong net metering. Of course, that's according to the SEIA. Would you love net metering in your state, or do you already have it? Share your stories with it in the comments. So here's a quick recap. Net metering is like a bank for your solar energy, slashing bills and boosting clean power. Hit that thumbs up if you're excited, and don't forget to subscribe for O. Let's keep the solar savings flowing. So that's N for net metering, friends. It's a solar superpower for your wallet and the planet. Do you have questions on net metering? Share below. Thanks so much for joining Solar Mama's ABCs of Solar Energy. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for the next letter, and we'll see you on the next episode.